Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about one of the most famous forms of business organization known as cooperative society. Students, today we will discuss about the concept of cooperative society, features of cooperative society, merits and limitations of cooperative society, and types of cooperative societies. Learning outcomes. After going through this topic, the student will be able to identify and explain the concept of cooperative society. He or she can explain the features, merits, and limitations of cooperative society. He or she can also explain the types of cooperative society. Students, as the name suggests, it is a business venture which runs on the cooperation and the ownership by its members. Cooperative. Everyone who is joining hands is working together. It means it is a business venture which is carried on by cooperation of each member. Every member has the right in the business and every member cooperate with each other to carry on the business. It is an autonomous association. It means it has its own rules and regulations of persons voluntarily cooperating for mutual social, economic, and cultural benefits. It means people who have joined cooperative society as members have their own mutual social, economical, and cultural benefits for which they are cooperating each other. These societies are registered under the Cooperative Societies Act 1912. It means its registration is mandatory. The minimum number of members needed to form a cooperative society is 10 adult members, no minor. The members of a cooperative society contribute capital to purchase of its shares. It is considered a separate legal entity because it is registered. Features of cooperative society. Cooperative society has voluntary membership, separate legal status, limited liability, control, and service motive. Now, what is voluntary membership? The membership of a cooperative society is voluntary in nature. There is no threat, no coercion, no pressure on anyone to join the cooperative society. Any person, irrespective of his or her religion, caste, and gender, is free to join or leave cooperative society anytime as per his or her desire. It means the cooperative society is based on the idea of equality, the idea of secularism, which is also mentioned in our constitution's preamble. There is no discrimination on the basis of religion, caste, or gender. Anyone can join anytime and anyone can leave the society anytime. Separate legal status. Cooperative society enjoys in a district status, distinct status independent of its members. as its registration is compulsory. कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी का रजिस्ट्रेशन क्या होता है? कंपल्सरी होता है. एक बार रजिस्टर होगी कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी, देन its identity is different from its members. It can enter into contracts and hold property in its own name. It can sue and be sued by others in its own name, not in the name of the members. Limited liability. The liability of the members of a cooperative society is limited in nature. Once they have contributed their said capital, now no one can pressurize them to sell off their personal property to pay off the debts of the society. Under no circumstances its members can be asked to contribute beyond the capital. If they have contributed already, they will not pay any extra money to pay off the third party's debt. Control. The management and control of a cooperative society is democratic in nature. It means for every issue there is voting. It is managed by an elected managing committee which is set up by its members through voting. And this management committee discuss on every issue and takes the decision. Next is service motive. A cooperative society is brought into existence with the purpose of promoting social welfare through mutual help. They try to work for the welfare of the society, for promoting social welfare. Democratic. A cooperative society follows the democratic pattern of administration. The decision making power lies in the hands of an elected managing committee. The members of this committee are selected jointly by all members. It is based on the principle of one man and one vote. It means all the decisions are taken by managing committee, and this managing committee is been elected by all the members. They are the representative of all members present in the cooperative society. Secular. The work of a cooperative society is based on secularism. Anyone can become the member of the society without any discrimination, without any difference on the basis of caste, creed, religion, etc. Merits of cooperative society: equality in voting, economy, stable existence, limited liability, government support, easy formation. Equality in voting status. A cooperative society works on the principle of one man, one vote. Irrespective of the fact how much capital has been contributed by each member, every member, whether has paid less capital or has contributed more capital, everyone has equal voting rights, only one voting right or one vote for each member. Limited liability. The liability of members is limited to the extent of capital invested by them. Nobody can pressurize them to pay off their personal properties, to sell off their personal properties, to pay off the debt of society. Stable existence. It has a stable existence. It is not affected by the death, insolvency, or insanity of any of its members. Easy formation. It comes into existence through a simple registration process, which is governed by the Cooperative Society Act 1912. There is economy in operation. The operations of a cooperative society are economical in nature. This is due to multiple factors like the members may have on work on very basis. They work for mutual welfare. for the welfare of the society. They are not earning excessive profit or income. That's why they work in a very economical manner. Support from government. The society get constant support from government in the forms of tax relaxation, subsidies, loan of on interest. Interest on loan is low. Limitations of cooperative society. There are limited resources, there is lack of secrecy, government control is excessive, insufficient management, difference in opinion. Limitations. Limited resources. Cooperative societies suffer due to scarcity of resources as they are dependent upon the capital contributed by its members. There is no scope of profit earning. It is created for the welfare of its members. Only for the welfare of the members it has been created. The profit earning is not their motive. That's why their sources of income is also very limited, which is mainly based on their capital contribution. Lack of secrecy. Since the business is governed by the regulation of the Cooperative Societies Act, it is difficult to maintain secrecy in its operation. They have to disclose all their facts and figures. Government control. The cooperative societies are provided constant support from the government through grants and subsidies. Therefore, government keeps a control over their work and accounts. Insufficiency in management. Usually, the members of the cooperative societies are neither professionally qualified nor the business can afford professional managers, as the professional manager demand higher salary. But the cooperative society is not in the situation of providing or paying higher salaries to these professionals. As a result, the management of such society is not very efficient. Difference in opinion. Sometimes the conflict among members on various issues may have an adverse effect on the working of the business because it will create tension, it will create conflict, it will create dispute, which will hamper the smooth functioning of the organization. Types of cooperative societies. Consumer cooperative society. The first is consumer cooperative society. Consumer cooperative societies are formed by the consumers to obtain their daily requirements at reasonable prices. Such a society buys goods directly from manufacturers and wholesalers to eliminate the profits of middlemen. These societies protect lower and middle class people from the exploitation of profit hungry businessmen. The profits of the society are distributed among members in the ratio of purchases made by them during the year. It means consumer cooperative society is dedicated to the consumers. It is created to avoid the exploitation made by the retailers and wholesalers. They directly go to the manufacturers, purchase in bulk, and at very reasonable cost, they distribute these goods among the members. Next is producers cooperative society. Producer or industrial cooperatives are voluntary association of small producers and artisans who join hands to face competition and increase production. These societies are of two types: industrial service cooperatives and manufacturing cooperatives. The small producers who do not get any market, they join hands and then form a cooperative society to market their products. Next is marketing cooperatives. These are voluntary associations of independent producers who want to sell their output at remunerative prices. The output of different members is pooled and sold through a centralized agency to eliminate middlemen. They directly sell their products without any help from middlemen. The sale proceeds are distributed among the members in the ratio of their output. Everybody get the sale proceeds, but in the ratio of the outputs they have contributed. The National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation is an example of marketing cooperatives in India. Next is housing cooperatives. These societies are formed by low and middle income group people in urban areas to have a house of their own. Housing cooperatives are of different types. Some societies acquire land and give the plots to the members for constructing their own houses. Next is credit cooperatives. These societies are formed by poor people to provide financial help and to develop the habit of savings among members. They work like a self help group. We also have many self help groups where small deposits are contributed by the members, and whenever anyone requires any financial aid, he or she is free to withdraw money from that fund. They help to protect members from exploitation of money lenders who charge exorbitant interest from borrowers. The National Cooperative Housing Federation, All India State Cooperative Banks Federations is some example. Farmer Cooperative Society. They are formed to protect the interest of farmers by providing better inputs at a reasonable cost. Its members are farmers who wish to jointly take up farming activities. Now, a recapitulation. Cooperative society is an autonomous association of persons voluntarily cooperating for mutual, social, economic, and cultural benefits. These societies are registered under the Cooperative Societies Act 1912. Features: easy formation with minimum 10 members. Membership is voluntary. They all have separate legal status, limited liability, democratic control by management committee, service motive. There are various types of cooperative societies like consumer cooperative society, producers cooperative society, marketing cooperative society, credit cooperative society, farmers cooperative society, cooperative housing societies. Advantages: it promotes saving, self-help, mutual aid, overcoming the constraint of agricultural development, creating conducive environment for small and cottage industries. It decreases class conflict, reduces social cleavages, reduce the bureaucratic evils and follies of political function. Disadvantage: poor infrastructure, lack of awareness, lack of quality management, neglect of professionalism, restricted coverage, over dependence on government, lack of strong human resource policy, non conduct of elections. Thank you.